No, it's going to be hot later this week, but will it be clear enough to see the meteor shower? I saw a couple of them the other night.
Really? No, that is nice. We should stay relatively clear, especially tonight, and then heading on into the next couple of nights. The only thing we really had to concern ourselves with will be maybe some wildfire smoke starting to work its way back into the atmosphere, into the upper levels of the atmosphere for us. But more on that Perseid meteor shower, which, happens every year. This is a big event for those of us who like to check out these astronomical phenomenon. And it looks like we're going to see that peak between the next couple of nights for Thursday night and heading on into tomorrow night as well. Rates anywhere between 50 to maybe as many as 100 meteors per hour. You're going to want to look up towards the northeast to try to get a good shot of that and try to get away from some of that light interference, away from some of the larger cities, so you can get a good look at that here. Another thing too, as we go over the next couple of days, the heat is going to be starting to pick up. We expect that it's going to be hot, and a few of us might even get really close to that century mark. Now, the latest that has ever happened for Olympia has been on August the 11th, and tomorrow's the 11th, so our forecasted high for Friday down in Olympia is right at 100 degrees, so that would be the latest mark ever. The hottest ever temperature we've had in August in Olympia has been at 104, and that dates back to the same summer, 1981, where they had a 3-day stretch in the 100s in Olympia on the 9th, the 10th, and the 11th. Seattle latest has been on the 29th of July, and for Shelton, the 11th of August. Now, we are expected to see some pretty hot temperatures over the next few days. That will include some possible daily records out at SEA-TAC Airport. Thursday will be close. 95 is the forecasted high. 96 is the record. Best shot of breaking a record will be on Friday, as we are expected to top off at 96 there with the record at 92 and then start to cool back down a little more heading on into Saturday. So here a look at our advisories now. We do have now a excessive heat warning that starts up tomorrow at noon and goes through 11 p.m. on Saturday. Highs we're going to be mainly in the 90s, but we could see some spots get really close to that century mark, if not even just get slightly above. And then this one that was just added here throughout the day, heat advisory out for parts of the Olympic Peninsula. That will be for highs in the upper 80s to lower 90s. We're not going to see this as long. That will start up tomorrow at noon as well, but only last until 8 p.m. on Thursday before they start to get more of that influence from the air off of the Pacific Ocean again to cool things down. Everett Payne Field skies, nice and clear skies for us also in Seattle with a beautiful look at Mount Rainier in the background. 83 degrees, north winds coming in at 16 miles per hour. 84 in Renton, 72 in Oak Harbor, lower 70s in Forest, and 78 right now in Port Angeles. The Mariners, they're going to start up a homestand here this week, and they'll first go up against the Rangers, where it looks like it's going to be a mostly sunny evening for the game. First pitch at 7:10, north winds only around 5 to 10 miles per hour. Things really quiet, and we're going to keep things quiet because of high pressure that is going to bring in the heat starting to move in closer. So that's really going to suppress a lot of the cloud development and keep that mainly off to the north and to the east. But yeah, it's going to bring the heat to go along with that. So into tomorrow afternoon, temperatures by about 5 p.m. Right at their hottest, around the mid to upper 80s with a few 90s expected. And then by the time we head into Thursday morning, not much of a cool down, mid upper 60s. Thursday afternoon, that's when we start to see a lot more of the 90s around, and yeah, so on and so forth as the heat just keeps on coming. Lows tonight at their coolest here, at least for the next few days, low 60s, upper 50s. Highs tomorrow in Mount Vernon, 86. A bit cooler for us in Port Townsend at 74. Marysville up to 86 degrees. Parts of Puget Sound around 87 in Bremerton, 89 in Bellevue. Same in Issaquah with South Sound calling for highs in the upper 80s to low 90s. Shelton at 92, 87 in Federal Way. 7-day forecast, we'll see those high temperatures in the mid-90s Thursday and Friday, and then start to cool down a little more as we head into next week. A few more 70s on the way by early next Monday and Tuesday.
August in the PNW.
Yes.
Looking good. Thanks, Adam.